Hi and welcome to the Cult TV Sofa. This is a reaction and discussion video for the 8th episode of Season 4 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer called Pangs. Don't forget that you can see the full reaction for this episode on my Patreon channel. Check out the link in the description below. Last time we saw Spike wake up in a cell along with many other demons and creatures. Riley came to the realization that he actually really likes Buffy and he went to speak to Willow to get some advice, which she gave, even though she was still low after Oz left. Spike managed to escape from where he was being held. We discovered that Riley and his friends were actually agents and part of a huge government facility that was under their frat house, and the psychology professor was running it. Looking for Buffy, Spike came across Willow in her room, and he attacked her. But this seemed to cause him pain, which left him unable to kill Willow. We discovered that that when he was captured, he had a procedure done to him that caused him pain if he tried to hurt someone else. When the agents went to capture Spike, Buffy arrived to help Willow, and they all fought without knowing who the other was. Spike and the agents all escaped, and the next day, Buffy and Riley seemed to be getting on quite well. And Riley punched Parker. So let's see what happens in this episode. I'm going to put any relevant trivia that I find over here, and at the end of the reaction I'll be discussing what happened and my thoughts about it. And I'm going to start it in 3, 2, 1.
Slayer set me up too.
He escaped pretty easily, really.
Gentlemen, suit up. We have a code red. Hostile 17 has escaped.
Hostile 17. So if he's called Hostile 17, does that imply that there were 16 captured before him? Because it looked like there were a lot more than that. There were quite a few cages. We saw quite a few creatures, demons in them. Plus, when they walked in, there were multiple creatures being experimented or operated on. Maybe they were having that procedure done as well that caused them pain if they hurt someone. So actually it looks like 16 or 17, not that many really. It looked like there were more of them than that. Don't know. Maybe they've gone round up the numbers to come back again. Because everybody walks in the bushes late at night, like he's doing.
Why don't you just go back where you came from? Things were great before you came.
So he's obviously local to the campus.
And they say one person can't make a difference.
I guess one person can make a difference. Enough said.
What was that look for? Oh! Okay, so yeah, the last episode of Angel, what's his name? Doyle had a vision, and he saw Buffy in trouble. So this follows on directly after that. He's obviously come back to help her. That's cool. God, you really needed to have watched Buffy and then the Angel episodes when they first came out, didn't you, to really get the whole story? That's clever marketing because it kind of forces your hand a bit to make sure you watch them both. But he was hiding though. Why didn't he speak to her?
Look at him. Have you ever seen anything so masculine? Oh,
Oh.
not at all, village people. I'm imagining having sex with him right now.
Okay, awkward.
With the groundbreaking for the UC Sunnydale Cultural Partnership Center.
Thanksgiving isn't about blending of two cultures. It's about one culture wiping out another.
From what I know of Thanksgiving, that's how I understand it as well.
With Mom and Aunt Darlene's this year, I'm not getting a Thanksgiving. Well, I think that's a shame. I love a ritual sacrifice. To commemorate a past event, you kill and eat an animal.
Turkey. Yeah, true. You can look at it that way. Right, so he's just digging and throwing the dirt over to another area where they're going to have to dig. Oh. Well, they obviously did their proper scans and tests of the area before digging.
I'm okay.
That was quite the drop as well.
Where am I okay?
What, so they just randomly started digging on a spot without doing checks to make sure they could, first of all, cope with a building being built on it? That's a bit ridiculous.
Well, they were pulling Xander out.
So is she sensing him? Looks like it.
Sealed Sunnydale mission, which everyone thought was lost. Is there something out there?
Yes.
Doesn't it make you wonder what else is there?
Yeah.
Right under our feet.
Yeah, literally. Huge government facility? Okay, so from the way she said that, that means it's not just under the frat house, it is literally under the entire university, which, for the size of what we saw, I can imagine it's probably under a fair bit of it. Yeah, so that's interesting to have that confirmed.
It is a sham, but it's a sham with yams. It's a yam sham.
Never knew what yams were. I'm going to look it up. I'll have it here.
I smell a roasting turkey and I'm 8 years old. I liked having that to look forward to.
It is weird. Turkey always reminds me of Christmas when I was younger.
We could not invite Anya.
And she is kind of on her own.
Is that the whole
It'd be nice
point
to
of
invite
Thanksgiving?
her. Yeah, exactly. Again, from what I understand, that's the case. Ooh. Is he looking so bad because he can't drink blood? Well, he can't attack someone and drink their blood. Oh, and he's being hunted.
Man, I'm beat. We'll do one more sweep, then cash it in.
They've stopped wearing masks now. Obviously, they wore them at the beginning so we wouldn't recognise them and see who they were. But now they're not wearing the masks because the identity's already been revealed and we need to see who they are. So that's a bit weird, though. Doesn't quite work.
Hey, with the hostel on the loose, we're lucky to be going home at all.
It's neutered.
Neutered.
We do this the professor's way.
Mama's boy.
It's a nasty cough. You might need to spend the weekend in quarantine.
Oh,
I'm done coughing.
I'm going now. Just...
he looks ill.
Your head is moist.
Yeah, he looks it.
You're pasty and wet and disgusting.
Way to make him feel better.
I don't really feel that bad.
He looks awful.
But you should go. You could catch it.
We'll die together. It's romantic.
I think she actually does mean that. She means it's romantic. Ghost or spirit?
Oh, I just hope this doesn't cost us another year.
Oh. Whoa, that was pretty graphic. Blimey. I'm surprised they were allowed to do that.
Something's missing from this case. Early 1800s Shumash knife. Pretty darn scary.
That's quite a jagged edge to it. That would have really cut through.
Oh, Shumash Indians. They were indigenous to this whole area. That's interesting.
So is it the ghost of one of the Indians?
Tell me again why we're not doing this at your house. And this is in no way an elaborate scheme to stick me with a clean-out.
Yeah.
How about that ceremonial knife, huh?
Haha, change the subject.
Thank you.
You alright?
Yeah.
So Angel's nearby again.
So, what do you think?
Oh, is he there?
She sounds good.
Oof.
Yeah, with this danger, your friend has some ominous vision about Buffy. It's all terribly vague.
Yes, it is terribly vague. They are. His visions, they are quite vague. So, he's not going to Buffy, I'm assuming, just because of the way they finish things. He doesn't want them to see each other to bring all those memories and emotions back up again. But he's gone to Giles to say that he's there because there's a danger to Buffy to use him as like an inside man. That's not great because he's kind of lying to Buffy. Is she going to find out that he's there? In which case that's going to cause problems for Giles.
It's not your job to keep her safe.
It's not yours anymore either.
Ooh.
Are you gonna walk away?
True. Touché.
But I feel we should tell her I don't like keeping this a secret.
Agreed.
She knew I was here. Look, it would distract her, it could get her hurt. To get in the way.
Mm.
You know Father Gabriel?
No.
He knows the history of this place pretty well. His family dates back to mission times. He might be able to fill in some blanks.
Useful resource to have.
You can see her, but she can't see you.
Yeah.
To be on the outside looking in at what I can't.
Have. I kind of get what he's saying, but still not great keeping it from her. But yeah, he is able to watch her and see her, and he's getting the emotions all being built up, but she's not. Although she is picking up something. It was like a child at Christmas looking through the window at like a family having a Thanksgiving meal. I'm assuming that was kind of the aim of that. He was looking longingly through the window of them having a good time, and he's seeing the vampires eat someone. He's going, "Oh, wish I had some of that." Why don't you go to a butcher's or something? He can. I know it's not ideal, but he can drink blood from a dead creature.
Hey, Willow.
Hi. Well, I'm just gonna let you two. Look, they're selling coffee in the coffee shop. Yum.
Not obvious at all. Oh.
I'm not evil. I'm here to help Buffy.
Oh, it's not good roping everyone in.
So tell her, help her.
Yeah.
I'm here to protect Buffy. I don't have a whole lot of time for personal stuff. If you can just tell me
who that guy is. Didn't have time for the personal stuff. I can understand him going to Giles. That kind of makes sense. So I could kind of go with that. But now bringing Willow in as well, that's too many people. He needs to tell Buffy as well. That's crazy. Making everyone around her who she trusts to lie to her. That's not good now.
If you don't already have plans, you should come.
Oh, inviting him to Thanksgiving.
My folks are there. We always do Thanksgiving at my grandparents' house. Little farm outside Huxley. We all go for a walk down by the river with the dogs. And I know what you're thinking. It's like I grew up in a Grant Wood painting. Home's the place that, when you have to go there...
I have to take you in. Get out! And I'm in control of my own power now, so we're through.
He's obviously desperate, and she'll have him back.
I mean it a lot.
Yeah, you look it.
See?
God, he does look weakened.
You'd end up welcoming me back with open arms.
Oh, that was a bit,
No.
Whoa! There's quite a few, adult themes in this one, more so than usual. I'd say the cut in the throat was pretty, graphic earlier. And what he was implying then, where his hand was going, that was quite, adult for this kind of time in this episode.
You wouldn't do it.
You did it to me, remember?
He did.
Can I have someone to eat?
Get someone to eat. So is that where that... Right. So Buffy's gone, not Giles. I would have thought Giles would have gone. He'd be interested in finding out all the history, and he needs something to do. He's bored. That would be the perfect thing for him to do.
God.
Whoa.
You can't stop me.
He's solid. Well, he would be. He'd pick up objects. But I'm just a bit surprised because he was seems to be like a ghost or spirit.
You slaughtered my people. Now you kill their spirit.
Oh, that's a real Thanksgiving episode. The killing of indigenous people's land and them. Whoa. So you're not going to be able to kill him. I'm assuming a spell of some kind to get rid of him?
Native American.
Sorry?
We don't say Indian.
Yeah, sorry. Native American.
Always behind on the terms. Still try not to refer to you
Same
as
here.
bloody colonials.
Okay, and I do want to stop him. I just like to find a non-slayy way to do it.
Well, that's good, but need to do it quick before he kills again. Why did he kill that father? The father had been there, or sorry, his relatives, his ancestors had been there for a long time, and he had knowledge. But why did he kill the father? The woman I can partly understand because she had lots of his artifacts, also the people's artifacts there. So I suppose you could have seen that as her stealing the culture. But I don't understand the father being killed.
They're gonna be mushy. They won't be mushy.
I like mushy peas.
Yeah, it's a British thing, I think, mushy peas, but I don't like them.
He's recreating all the wrongs done to his people. Are you sure we shouldn't be helping him?
now, I think perhaps we won't help the angry spirit. And murder.
Well, okay.
Ah, so it's transformed into an animal sort of spirit.
I have reason to believe that Buffy herself may be in particular danger from this menace.
Oh, they don't know the Angel's there.
I saw him too.
That's not terribly stealthy.
Mm-hmm.
Happy Thanksgiving.
You look like death.
Are you okay? You didn't bring rolls?
Why is he... I mean, if he's that ill, he shouldn't really be out or there, infecting everyone else. I would have thought those would be up to being used. They're so old to be brittle, and I doubt they'd protect much or be used as a... I bet the bow would probably break.
All diseased and they were held up in the mission. Yeah, it lists the various...
Various?
Their makeup's pretty good. Xander does look really ill. You can see he looks clammy, and he's acting as if, obviously it's the whole point, but he's acting like he's ill, and he really does look it.
Causing incantation, so little hope there.
Anya is looking after him. She is odd, but she does care. She's being by his side, and she is taking care of him. So fair play.
Malaria, some smallpox. I was going to say smallpox.
Oh God, I'm slow. So they think he's caught all this from when he fell down there. That's all those diseases that the native people had, kind of dormant down there. When he fell down there, he's caught stuff. Oh, how slow am I?
The part about me and my new syphilis?
Blind and insane, but it won't kill you. The smallpox will.
There was a potion. Sage, salt, onion.
That's the stuffing.
No, but you freed his spirit, and after a century of unrest, he saw you as one of his oppressors.
Kind of the opposite. He freed him.
Like you've never woken up cranky?
Why the others? Why them particularly?
Yeah. Let's say the woman I can understand, but I understand the father.
But yes, Willow, we all appreciate your perspective.
It's not sometimes vengeance is justified.
You know that I didn't mean...
It's nice to see everyone coming together at Thanksgiving. Who's that? It's not going to be Angel. Riley? Spirit? Oh! Spike!
What part of help me do you not understand?
God, he is desperate.
Invite me in.
No.
Very unlikely.
Yeah. He's not going to invite him in.
I can't bite anyone. Willow, tell him what I did.
You said you were going to kill me, then Buffy.
Yes.
He had trouble performing.
I'm saying that Spike had a little trip to the vet, and now he doesn't chase the other puppies anymore.
I'm surprised that Willow wouldn't have told them all this already. Sure, it would have been part of the whole sort of debrief she would have given to Buffy when everything had calmed down in the last episode. Why is she suddenly telling them now? That's a bit weird. That's a pretty big thing.
I've got information about the soldier boys you were fighting.
Oh, that'll help. Thing is, letting him in now means he's in permanently. Unless they cast a spell to revoke it.
Creatures of the night. Take human form.
Now he's raising more.
Bring me my revenge.
He's raised an army. Well, small army. Platoon.
Bloody hell, woman, you're cutting off my circulation.
You don't have circulation.
The victims. Who's his targeted authority figures? Father Gabriel, the curator of the cultural centre.
Oh, who's the curator of the centre? Okay.
I'm not going to help you kill him. I'm not on board. Well, what choice do we have?
Do you have to kill him? Can't you just expel him in some way?
Well, you know how bad I feel about this. Okay, it's eating me up. A quarter cup of brandy a night of summer. Personally would be ready to apologize, but I...
Oh, someone put a stake in me.
Careful what you wish for.
That's what conquering nations do. That's what Caesar did. And he's not going around saying, I came, I conquered, I felt really bad about it.
Maybe it's the syphilis talking, but some of that made sense.
It did.
But someone still has to go warn the dean. I'll go. Not alone. I'll go.
Me too.
No.
I'm up to it.
You're really not. You're a liability going with them.
Hurry! Dinner's in an hour!
The mix between the food and what's going on.
You know what happens to vampires who don't get to feed? Like famine pictures from those dusty countries.
Makes sense. Yeah, dehydrate.
Do you know what else has blood in it?
Blood. I mean, Angel used to get blood from the butchers, didn't he, all the time? That's how he survived. Pig's blood and stuff, so they could get him blood if they wanted to. Obviously, they don't really want to. They don't want to help him out that much, but he could have got it as well.
Well, listen, maybe I wasn't clear before about how terrible we all feel.
Yep, there's more than one.
What about me?
Yeah, arrows. Would they act like a steak?
Hey, what's the heart?
I don't know. Didn't hit the heart, so...
Well, we could stay here and stand watch, or I just...
Willow.
Oh, so now they all know.
He's a warrior. To a warrior, the leader means the strongest fighter.
Buffy.
Yes. Yes, we're well aware. We're on the stage now, actually. Thank you.
Who's that?
Hey, someone.
Oh, Angel, you all said.
About it some more.
He's got loads of arrows in him.
Buffy!
Ooh.
It's too early.
We need help.
It's coming. On a bicycle. So what are they going to do? Oh, hit them with a flower pot. Surprised they didn't do that before. When there were so many of them, they could have overwhelmed her. Just firing arrows when they're hiding wasn't going to do much.
Ow! Bloody hell.
It's like a little pincushion.
Giles, these guys, they don't die.
So how are you going to get rid of them if they don't die? Whoa!
What's he like when he is evil?
So they can be killed then. Oh, is that the one you just broke its neck? Has it come back again? Was it a different one? Oh! Oh, blimey!
Your knife can kill you.
Right. So normal weapons can't kill them, but their own weapons, their own knife can. Or maybe it's just specifically the knife. Kill the one and they all die. Well, all disappear at least. It's made a bit of a mess of Giles' place. What, is he still not gonna tell her he's there? Oh, but everyone else knows.
Oh, lay off. You all had a fine meal.
The arrows are still at the table.
An entire siege. I think one of you would bleed a little.
Buffy did.
And you know what? I think my syphilis is clearing right up.
Oh.
And they say romance is dead.
Yeah.
It was like old times.
Yeah, especially with Angel being here and everything. Oops.
Oh, seriously? Gonna end like that? I don't understand. Okay, I do understand a bit why he didn't at the beginning say anything, but then when he started telling, I can understand him telling Giles initially. That kind of made sense, but then telling Willow and then the others, everyone knew except for Buffy, and that was crazy. And then at the end, not to tell her, because this whole argument was, well, there were a couple of things, but one, it was a distraction, him being there. It could make things worse. Well, that was gone once the spirit had gone. But then there's also the pain side of them seeing each other. But and now it's come out anyway. How Buffy's probably going to be extremely angry with them now as well, because they all kept it a secret. So that's going to really stirred things up and made things bad between all of them. I'm assuming we're going to see more next episode about that. It's going to be a fallout, which there should be. So that'll be interesting to see. Yeah, interesting episode. It wasn't the best, but I kind of get what they were trying to do. Didn't seem like that bigger a deal to warrant the vision that Doyle had. Don't know. I suppose if Angel hadn't what did Angel actually do? He killed that one demon, one spirit at the end, or stopped them at least from attacking Willow and Anya, not Buffy. Can't think what Angel actually did to help or to change the outcome of things. He made the phone call to Giles after the siege had happened, so that didn't really do anything. I don't think him being there actually really did anything. So, did the vision really help? Don't think so. Can you think of anything that he did that warranted him turning up, that actually changed the tide of the attack? If he hadn't been there, would Buffy have died? I don't think so. Willow might have, and Anya might have, but I don't think Buffy would have. Not sure. Yeah, so it was an alright episode. So let me know what you thought about this one in the comments below, and I shall see you for the next one. Be seeing you.